So Bruntwood has set itself an amazing target to be zero carbon by 2038, and we're the first property company, we think, in the country that's done that, and it's a pretty challenging target to meet. So we've got some, really the kind of trick to this is to have renewable energy supplies, and so we're doing a big programme of work to look at photovoltaics, so how you use solar panels and solar energy to create zero carbon energy within your spaces. So we've been doing some work with Tesla at Manchester Science Park and created an amazing battery pack where that can store the solar energy so that you can use it at the times you actually need it. And that technology has enabled us for various points in the day to come off-grid with Manchester Science Park's Bright building, which is just the tip of the iceberg. So of course the city is a really growing city, and particularly around digital technology, and so we do have a question about how we meet the demand of that growing sector, and some of that is about how you better use the spaces within the city centre, but also about where there are other spaces within the wider city region that can be great hubs for science and technology, and we see that at Manchester Science Park, which is slightly outside the city centre, but also growing markets like Trafford, where you see cheaper space that technology and digital businesses can start up in and scale in.
The aim that I have set as Mayor of Greater Manchester is to make our city region the top UK digital city region, but top 5 in Europe, and it is a big challenge, but we are the home of the world's first programmable computer. It was invented right in our city region. So in my mind there's no reason at all why the place that led the first industrial revolution can't now lead the fourth. We've got 4 great universities in our city region, and I want to make sure that the talent that comes through stays in Greater Manchester. So working hard at graduate retention. However, that's not the full story. The national curriculum, in my view, doesn't do enough to bring through young people with digital skills. And we want to use the devolution of power to Greater Manchester to correct that and do something about that, because we're missing out actually on so much of our talent. The best asset of Greater Manchester, without any doubt, is the people of Greater Manchester, and we want to make sure we're reaching all of them and giving them the ambition to get on in life. We have new skyscrapers growing up in Greater Manchester, and I want the young people who live there to feel that they can confidently walk into those buildings and be part of our thriving digital economy. And that means starting in schools, giving them the skills, the knowledge, but the confidence to be part of our really fast developing digital economy.